Hello and welcome to the Supersonic Panther Podcast, Episode 2. I am your host, Owen.
I am James, his faithful sidekick.
Okay, so anyway, recently, and by recently I mean literally 5 minutes ago, before we started this podcast, we watched Gamera the Invincible. So, James, did you like the film?
Yeah, I was honestly surprised by it. I was expecting something terrible for the first time of someone making a giant turtle movie.
You say that, but the original Godzilla was pretty good as well.
Well, yeah, I have sort of not actually seen it. I should get around to that.
But you haven't seen the original Godzilla?
No, I saw 1998. That's technically the original movie, right?
No.
Nah, okay. But yeah, it's pretty great. Great kaiju flick. I know the later ones are supposed to be better though, but
What, the late Gamera films or the late Godzilla films?
Gamera.
Okay, good. So my internet cut out while I was watching it about 5 months towards the end. All I know is that they were like trying to lead him into building or something. Can you tell me what happened there? Spoilers for Gamera the Invincible, which is almost a 50-year-old, which is more than a 50-year-old film, I think.
Yeah, watch it, you nerds. Okay. Let's see. They had this elaborate fire trap thing. They tried it twice, completely failed. Then they did it again the next day for their plan. The ultimate weapon thing, which I.
Wait. So they essentially tried to turn Gamera into a giant turtle soup.
No. They tried fire to the island twice. They didn't bring it back, but the
Was
rain.
Gamera on this island?
It was almost at us, but then the rain stopped it both times, and I don't understand why that was needed, because you could easily have just made the film shorter by. Never mind. But the next day, they decided to do the trap again, to activate a fire pit. He goes to it, and they stand inside a missile silo. They lift those down with him on it, and this giant dome closes around him, shooting him inside. And I don't know what I was expecting to happen. I was like, maybe just a trap him for him forever or something. But no. A second later, it turns out it's a space rocket sending him to Mars.
Wait, so the plan was to set the entire island on fire, which had a space rocket on it.
Yeah.
But then, when that failed, they decided to use the space rocket.
Well, it was leading to the space rocket because he kept on turning around because, I don't know.
He's smart.
Yeah, he actually has common sense.
Yeah.
But,
so, one thing about this film is I can barely remember the characters' names again. Like, I know the kid was called, like, Toshido or Toshio or Yoshi or Kenny or Yuki or something like that. Something with an O in it. I think it was Toshio.
Yeah, Toshio or Toshido or something else.
Yeah.
Like, I remember all the characters from what they did. I just don't remember their names at all.
And like Dr. Taekwondo or something.
Racist.
No, it's not racist, he wasn't Korean.
Okay.
No, I was trying to make a joke. I'm pretty sure his name is Dr. Hakido or something like that.
And it's Dr. Hokumito, like, I don't know.
Wait, really? I don't believe you.
No, that's a reference to 2014.
Alright.
Yeah, I thought the humans weren't all terrible. They actually had something to do. The Americans were pretty pointless, though.
The kid and the photographer person were pretty weird. Like, the photographer person, just because he was one of the three who survived the first Gamera attack, decided the only woman who survived is obviously a goddess, so I must follow her around everywhere. You know, as you do.
Yeah, and she obviously just laughs and accepts it, because stalkers are fine as long as you survive a giant turtle.
Yeah, and he like quits his job near the end to become a construction worker or something, just so he can get on the island that she's on.
Yeah, it's a good thing this is a monster movie, otherwise that would probably be.
I mean, that is next level stalking, there, isn't it?
Yeah, it is impressive. But he does help a bit. He sets fire to the tent. They slap him around for a bit. Then they realise that they should set fire to the tent, but then that fails because the rain happens anyway.
And the kid, when he loses his turtle, which I'm pretty sure he has sexual relations with.
What's his name?
Judging by how close he is with it.
Its name is Pee-wee. Don't forget. Pee-wee,
Yeah.
Pee-wee, Pee-wee.
I don't remember the Japanese kid saying Pee-wee, but the subtitles say it, so I'm not going to disagree.
Yeah, what he actually says sounds terrible compared to Pee-wee.
Anyway, so Kenny, he loses his turtle. The kid's name is also Kenny, by the way, as well as Toshio.
Yay, America.
I think it's Kenny in the dub, so I'm just going to call him Kenny, because it's a lot easier to say.
Yeah.
So anyway, he loses his turtle in the sea, because he has to get rid of it, because his dad doesn't like turtles. He's like the turtle antichrist or something.
Just like the kid's not allowed to look after like turtles because they could make him antisocial because he likes turtles and not humans.
Oh yeah.
But,
so yeah. Anyway, Teenage Mutant Ninja Japanese boy loses his turtle in the sea, then looks forward on a hill.
Like they didn't actually explain where he dropped it off. Did he drop it in the cave? Did he drop it in the sea? Did he just chuck it like it was a can?
It's probably going to get to the sea anyway.
Yeah, and then he says Pee-wee for about 20 minutes, and then he checks, I guess.
Yeah, why was he shouting Pee-wee? It's not like turtles have vocal cords of any kind.
Well, Gamera does, but that's not the point.
Oh yeah, Gamera's voice sounds like a train scraping past a metal sheet that's also being raped by a fork.
Honest, a lot of his roles were actually quite good. I mean, just some of them were like.
Yeah, they just sound like a train was being raped by a bigger train, though.
I know. Then the kid goes to a rock pile, which I figured was a funeral pyre sort of thing, like a burial thing.
Then the other kid steals it because the kid wouldn't let the kid look at the kid's fox. So he throws them in the river and gets attacked by Gamera or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember.
I don't understand because the turtle wasn't even under that pile anyway. I was like, oh, Pee-wee must obviously have turned into a gigantic turtle that eats fire.
Oh yeah, why did he think his a turtle that's probably smaller than my hand turned into a 300-foot flying air dragon dragon turtle thing? It's obviously part jet fighter.
He likes turtles. He wants to believe it's his friend. And,
also, the poster looks a lot like a scene out of Godzilla. I don't remember Gamera ever holding up a Japanese monorail. I know Godzilla did that. It's one of the most famous scenes from the original Godzilla. But I don't remember Gamera doing it.
Weird enough, I was expecting this to be more Godzilla rip-off than it was. Like, it wasn't actually that much of a rip-off, all things considered. Like,
Oh, by the way, one thing I should mention that I forgot to mention before is that we were having technical difficulties before, so if any of our voices sound strange, it'll be because of that.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at the poster now. It has Gamera the Invincible on top here. And it has Gamera trying to hump a destroyed train or trying to eat it, but its neck's not agile enough. Flexible. I don't know how a neck can be agile. Then there's the generic Japanese people looking into it. That's always in Japanese monster movie posters.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Them posters are great though. Like some of the terribleness is just really funny.
Yeah.
See, I know. So this basically Gamera's origin story, but it gets retconned in every single reboot that they did after this. So it's
just like Godzilla.
Yeah, basically. This is around about the time of the Showa era, I believe.
I think that just means first, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, but it's like the same time as
Actually,
that.
wait.
Yeah.
Shudai, I think, means first, which is the first film, and Showa is the first series.
Yeah,
I
so
think
it's like
that's what it means.
around about the same time as that, like for time-wise.
Yeah. I think Gamera follows the same series thingy as Godzilla does. It has like Showa Hesai. And obviously, if there was a new Godzilla film, it would be Millennium, but I don't think there has been one
Oh,
this century.
there is one Millennium movie, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, like, or just there was a bit on the wiki about it. I don't know.
Is that a thing with all Japanese film series, or is it just a thing with Japanese monster films? Because I've only seen it in the Japanese monster films.
No, I've never heard the word Millennium used for a Japanese movie. Then again, I don't watch many.
Every Godzilla film that is after Godzilla 2000 is a Millennium film. Actually, wait, every Godzilla film after Godzilla by TriStar is a Millennium film.
Oh, top kick.
Because, you know, it's in the Millennium Games.
Yeah, the Millennium. See,
No, that isn't a Millennium Gamera film. The last one was in 1999, so it's a Hesai. Or Hesi, or however you pronounce it, I don't know. So anyway, James, what's your favorite part of the film? Or have we already discussed this?
we discussed it in last time. Well, we didn't talk about it now.
Okay, discuss it this time, because for those who weren't here, for the one person who was here, you know what happened. And that, it did not happen very well. We didn't plan it, because the film went on for longer than I thought. So we didn't have a plan, and it was pretty terrible all around.
Yeah. But you know, that's life.
Yeah, I should probably make sure we actually stream it first.
Yeah. Let's see. I could try to go over them notes again in brief.
Yeah, it looks like it. I think it's a song.
Okay, this is technically the like this would technically count as non-canon because of the ending.
Hang on. I've just realised I had a broadcast alert that we were on a break all this time.
Oh.
Hang on.
But they could hear us, right? We haven't wasted.
I think it's still playing. I'm not sure. I think we might have, James. Oh, well, if not, I'll just get the last half and then I'll be really confused.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll finish this off. We'll just quickly finish this, then we can guess, because we've been doing it for about 20 minutes now and we wanted this to be short, so.
I didn't expect this short. We haven't even gone to the bloody onion bit or finished about Gamera, you know. Okay.
Wait a minute. For some reason, it was broadcasting us planning it as well, I think. Should we just leave that in? Or?
I don't know. There wasn't anything weird in this, right?
No, it was just us saying what we were going to do, so.
Yeah.
We'll just finish this off normal, then you can have a look and tell me if you want to keep it or not.
Yeah.
I guess I can always edit it out.
Yeah, but we should talk about, I guess we are still broadcasting now, right?
Yeah, we are still.
Okay.
Are we going to be the people who always say they edit stuff out but never do because they don't know how?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, I'm happy with that.
Yeah. We should talk about scenes from the movie, I guess.
Okay, so did you talk? Okay, we should finally talk. We've talked about our favorite bits, haven't we?
My favourite bit is the scene where Gamera attacks the power plant and he destroys it. I like the way the suit does that, and also like him getting attacked by the military because that looked really cool and stuff. And he actually seemed to actually be not hurt by it, but affected by it. Like he actually stepped back and stuff when he got hit by a missile.
I mean, he is a turtle, not a dinosaur. Turtles compared to dinosaurs tend to not be as durable.
Yeah, it makes sense. And then,
my favorite part, I think, was the bit where Yoshi or Toshio or whatever his name is, I can't remember. Toshio, I think.
Yeah.
Climbed the telephone pole for some reason. Then Gamera destroys it, then catches the kid and lets him go. It's basically Gamera going, oh, I'm gonna destroy the thing that's giving you life. Oh, I'm sorry, kid. Here, I'll catch you. Puts him away. It's not bad, it's just weird.
It's like the origin of his love for kids movie, which is still a bit edgy if it wasn't.
Again, this is why I think Gamera is the main villain of any monster movie. Yes, a love for kids that's far too great than it should legally be.
But in later movies, he gets powers from the power of kids around the world loving him. It's from what, like he gets some kind of weird super saiyan power from kids going, "We love you, Barney." Basically, he literally is Barney.
Wow, so not only is he probably on a list, he also infringes the copyright of a purple dinosaur.
Yeah, I don't know when Barney came out, so.
Right. What was your least favorite part of the film?
Just the ending. I mean, it wasn't a bad ending. It just felt so weird compared to what I was expecting. Because, like, obviously in the original Godzilla, they actually kill him. They physically kill him. In this one,
well, I'm pretty sure Gamera's dead now. I mean, he did get slammed into another planet somehow.
Well, I know they were able to send the technology to send to Mars. That's impressive.
It's a space rock from 1965, James. It probably wouldn't be able to go to the moon that much.
I don't know.
Okay, so my least favorite part of the film was also the ending. Not because of the reasons you said, but mainly because I didn't see it. So therefore, if I didn't see it, it was obviously worse than the bits I did see because I don't have anything to compare it to.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, it doesn't really. I'm just trying to make up excuses because I can't remember half the film.
Yeah.
Especially the parts I didn't see.
Yeah. You usually don't see them.
Yeah.
Should we talk about the special effects overall?
Yeah, the special effects were pretty good.
I mean, obviously, the models weren't that great, obviously.
Oh yeah, the models were pretty terrible, especially the iceberg in the beginning was. You could tell it was like a plastic airfix kit, like got from I don't know, Asda.
Yeah.
The Japanese equivalent of Asda.
Nihao was there.
The what?
Nihao was there. There you go.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that's Japanese. I hope it's Japanese, otherwise it sounds a bit edgy.
I don't think it is.
Bollocks.
What do you think Ni Hao meant?
It's. Oh wait, it's Konnichiwa. Ni Hao's Japanese.
Ni Hao. I don't know. Let me Google this.
It's not that important. Okay.
It is, James.
Okay, so I know a few things about the movie. It's
Ni Hao is the 7th largest of the inhabited Hawaiian Islands.
What?
It's also Chinese.
Okay.
The word's Chinese, but there's also a Hawaiian island.
That was kind of racism, but we're British, so we do it all the time.
Don't bring me into this.
I'm just trying to. It's generalization.
If I'm a racist, it's not my choice, it's by accident. I'm pretty sure that was my choice what you just did.
That doesn't really. I completely forgot my ability to recognize Asian cultures and languages.
See, now you're just making it worse. Let's just get away from this.
Yes, please. That's okay. More okay. The Gamera's suits. What do you think?
I think it's almost as good as the original Godzilla suit.
To be honest, I like it a lot more because I'm not really.
Although I don't have a bias to that because it's my favorite Godzilla suit. I even have a figure of that suit next to me right now.
Like, I know there's a lot of suits I don't like from the early kind of 60s to 70s era, but some of them I do like. I do prefer the Millennium look, to be honest. But
I'm talking about the 1954 look, by the way.
I know. I just mean like I don't think I like that suit per se. I don't know. Maybe I'm just the guy who doesn't like 54 suits. Maybe I'm just a time racist.
Yeah, you're not only a racist, but you're a time racist.
Exactly. It's like Time Crisis, but more.
Have you ever seen Power Rangers Time Force, James? Because I'm pretty sure you would be a villain on that.
I don't want to see that.
James, it's 2 Red Rangers. You need to see it.
I stopped watching it after Dino Thunder.
This was before Dino Thunder, I think.
Well, I didn't watch it.
I'm pretty sure it was.
I didn't watch it before Dino Thunder.
And you did not have a childhood, James.
My childhood was spent watching Gossip Park and just shoving animals in a box.
James, one of them were ambulances and a train and police cars.
I know. I saw like 10 minutes of SPD, and I was looking, what the fuck is this?
I'm talking about Lightspeed Rescue. It was mostly like ambulances. I think there was a police car, and it was a train or something. I don't know. It's been like 10 years. It's been like 20 years since I've seen it, and I'm only 17, so you know.
Exactly. Yeah, but I do like Gamera's suit. I do prefer it more than like the older Godzilla suits for some reason, just because I like the.
I think it's more detailed than the original Godzilla suits.
Yeah, it's like a lot more detail to it, and I know. I like the way the body actor like emotes Gamera. Like he actually. Yeah.
Should we start to move on now? How many flying turtle panthers do you read this particular installation of the Gamera saga?
I give like a sort of 90 flying turtle panthers. Like it's not 100 because I'm not sure it's just problems. Maybe just because I feel like the ones further on will be better. Like when he's actually fighting other monsters and there's less kids screaming out for their pet turtles, which they could have easily have found if they didn't chuck away.
Well, to be fair, if they didn't chuck away, the Dadzilla were going to chuck it away while they went to school. Which I'm pretty sure is why they took it to school in the first place, why the Dadzilla were going to throw it away when they went to school.
Yeah, and you call me.
Doesn't really make sense if you think about it.
He's a bit of a speciesist. Bastard.
Yeah, that's an idiot.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Pee-wee communicated with Gamera. Pee-wee 2016. Hashtag. Hashtag Pee-wee 2016. Let this injustice be known.
If we see him in a new movie, that'd be interesting.
Well, Pee-wee or Gamera?
Pee-wee. Pee-wee in his new movie, just like casually there. Okay, for 2 seconds, we'll talk about how terrible that bloody kid's parents are. They are awful. I'm sorry.
But I think one was his sister.
But
you just insulted the kid's dead mom.
That doesn't matter because she's a terrible person as well. They all treat him like terribleness. Like they can't even accept him as a kid.
To be fair, he did get his turtle to get Gamera to come and attack his house.
but they are assholes. Like
it might not be canon to Dai or whoever makes Gamera now, because I'm pretty sure Dai went out of business. But it's my canon, James.
To be honest, it didn't explain some bits of the movie anyway, so it's probably not wrong. Like it didn't entirely explain the Atlantis stuff, other than somehow the zoologist knows about. Oh wait, I didn't cover this. Gamera somehow relates to Atlantis, which is which we discover more in later movies. But apparently, Atlantis covered a third of the globe and it spread to the Arctic. when it was destroyed, Gamera was frozen there, I guess, because they forgot about him when they sank.
I guess.
Yeah. It was
Should we move on now?
yeah.
All right. So next we will do our Not the Onion bit.
Or everyone's favourite segment, mate.
Mainly because it's the only thing worth watching this for that has any credibility.
Hey, I'll have you know what? We had an amazing Pee-wee section. That was amazing.
Okay, so how many should we read off this time? 5?
Just stick at 5. We did 5 last time.
Okay. So first, teen basketball player says he didn't know he was 29.
That's I don't know. Should we look at the story, or should we just leave it as the amazing title as it is?
Okay. Let me read it and ask you a question about it, James, because I think I know what's going to be.
Okay.
Right. So do you think he was lying, or do you think he's mentally insane?
I think he is actually from the future when he died, but he transported his consciousness back in time to a point before he died. They transported that consciousness back to his teen self in order to try and change his own future as a basketball star. Wait, actually, what was he? A basketball player?
Well, Jonathan Nicola, 29, was detained by Canada Border Services officials after allegedly posing as a 17-year-old high school student in Windsor. The 6'9" Nicola is shown in action on the Catholic Central High School basketball team. Then there's a man playing basketball in a picture.
I'm not sure why. I mean, I guess you'd have to arrest him, but he'd be their best basketball player ever because he fits the category. You're 7 foot tall. Is he black?
One, he's not 7 foot tall, he's 6'9", and 2, he is black, James. That's just racist.
He literally fits the stereotypical category of basketballers everywhere. They should have just accepted him.
So are you saying the Big Show would be a terrible basketball player, not because he's fat, but because he's not black?
Not necessarily. You're highly qualified.
You're
just highly qualified if you are. Just saying.
Not only are you the dinosaur version of that stupid kid from Gamera, you are a racist, James.
I'm just an optimist.
What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. It's like how I like to spin things when people say rude things about me.
Get confused like I am and just skip.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. Right. Apparently, he didn't know how old he was because his mom kept telling him different ages.
Grace.
He says, I always keep asking what is the specific age that I was born, and she has told me that she could not remember.
She's a great mother or an absolute lying bastard.
All he wanted was to get a good education in Canada so he could support his family back home. Then he says, I am not a liar person. I am religious. I pray to God. If something bad happened to me here, I do not know what would happen to my mother back home because she is really sick. She has diabetes. If there was any broken English in that, it's because it is written like that. Literally, his first sentence is, I am not a liar person. That doesn't sound right to me. I'm pretty sure it's, I am not a liar. I am not a liar person.
Yeah, it's better grammar than the average footballer.
That may or may not be true, James. We will never know.
Yeah, I suppose.
Mainly because we can't get his date of birth for an examination.
Yeah. Next story, shall we?
Okay. Let me just close down that and the Gamera wiki. Okay, so Kim Jong-un orders missile launches when angry, official sources say.
How do they find us if the country kind of prevents this from happening? Like, just all this news from coming out?
It's not exactly all the fine news about North Korea.
Well, I know, but most of it's
It's
made
not
up.
exactly the most secure country in the world.
Well, no, but like most of the stories that come out of there involve Kim Jong-un sending men to the sun at night.
First of all, it was his nephew. And second of all, it was at night, James, you were correct.
Yeah.
Third of all, that is a massive testimony to humanity's spirit.
Exactly. Forget man and moon. Man and the sun will be told for years to come. Unfortunately, everyone forgot about it.
That happens.
But no, but everyone else on Earth didn't remember the amazing achievement over the us too.
Mr. Space Korean Man is my personal hero.
I know. I can't wait till he goes to the dark side of the Uranus.
Right. I found out the source. It was Kenji Fushimoto,
Oh,
who was Kim Jong-un's former personal sushi chef.
Is he now on the run for breaching national security?
Well, no, he didn't stay there. He still lives in Japan. He just came over there when he wanted to come over there, I think.
He's probably getting assassinated as we speak.
Well, no, he's saying that Kim has no mind to start a war, but every time he sends an envoy to the United States, the envoy is forced to face false charges about Pyongyang's provocations. Okay, most of this trip is not as funny as the photo bait. It's just starting to get sad about the mental state of a dictator, so let's leave it.
Yeah, we should stay out of politics, probably.
Yeah, okay. So Venezuela doesn't have enough money to pay for its money.
And I thought the early World War II German's economy was bad, but what does that even mean?
It means it doesn't have enough money to pay for its money, James. Were you not listening? It'll probably be less funny than it sounds. Yeah, it's not as funny. Yeah, it's just really depressing again. Why are all the funny headlines really depressing, James? It's just really annoying.
Imagine that the Tiger Licks a Man face is actually somehow linked to the Holocaust or something.
Oh, I wish we read that. I want to know what that was about.
We always have time later.
Paris terror suspect is a little jerk, his lawyer says. I don't think we need to go into that.
Just a little midget. For no reason. I don't know.
Okay, zombies not welcome in neighborhood homeowner association says.
What was that again, sorry?
Zombies not welcome in neighborhood homeowner association says.
He has solid life advice, don't invite flesh-eating creatures into your home.
Care if you invite them, James.
I don't know, hey, you want me to ruin zombies for you?
I don't really care, James. Guess what? Guess what about in America it is?
Oklahoma.
No.
Shanghai.
First of all, James, you need a geography lesson.
No, it's supposed to be one of the best people in geography as well. I'm definitely thinking.
It ends with Ville. Begins with the N.
Enville.
Nashville, Tennessee.
Who?
Well, Nashville.
Oh,
Nashville, James, because neither do I. Well, I've heard of it. I just don't really care about it that much.
Yeah, I haven't cared about America since the last time I cared about America, which is not very much.
It's going to be really awkward if in the future someone from Nashville, Tennessee, watches this video.
Yeah, honestly, why would anyone even watch this video though?
Hello, future American.
Yes, we are from the past, but we are also from the future because you will see us in the modern day. I don't know. Shh, be quiet. Actually, technically, this is the future because this is the live stream, so technically, this continually in the. I don't want to get into it. Too much
Do
science.
you really think someone from Nashville, Tennessee is going to tune into this podcast in the next 10 minutes?
Considering the title for it, I don't think so.
Oh, yeah, that's just the working title.
Oh, yeah.
Mainly because it can be bothered to type SuperSonicPantherPodcast to the Gamera edition.
We should probably actually put Gamera's the title of the actual movie in it, just saying.
Well, it is also just known as Gamera, so technically it did James.
Yeah, but we should actually put his actual title, otherwise, might not.
James,
I
can't be bothered. I'll do it after we're done, for God's sake.
But I want to get views. I'm a view hole.
Zero viewers, James. It's not going to change if it changed the title.
Oh, and the majority of viewers from our last podcast were me.
And you'll be the majority of viewers again this time.
They don't want to be.
Well, you need to be, because I'm not watching this again. Quite frankly, I thought the pilot episode was terrible and undeserving of the rave reviews you gave it.
Calm down.
James, I am just saying that the show does need a $1 million writing cast for it to get any primetime TV slots.
I think it's not as if going to get Christopher Nolan here to write out the podcast.
I don't know, that'd be pretty great.
Yeah, well, probably would be. Chris Nolan, if you're there, we're free on Sundays.
If you're willing to work, I thought we were doing on Saturdays. It's not Saturday today, James. Wink, wink.
Yeah. South Wednesday.
James, don't date the video.
Oh, sorry.
Well, it is live streamed, so I guess it will say the day it was live streamed from in the video description, but still. Right, one more. Then call it there.
Probably sort of talk about the movies after that.
Oh yeah, I guess. Girl, age 12, accidentally runs half a marathon.
Good on her.
Yeah. Okay, I think that ended on a high note. Should we talk about what we're going to talk about next, which I believe is what films we might cover next week?
Yeah, and next week on the feature, just films we will cover. It should be a will, because...
we will not cover almost all of these.
I don't know, guys. Owen, we need to watch Leprechaun in the Hood.
No, we were not watching that.
Leprechaun in the Hood is amazing, apparently. I
would rather watch 50 Shades of Black than watch that.
50 Shades of Black looked like a really original comedy and totally wasn't generic and stereotypical. In any way.
I watch the Twilight Marathon. Then watch that.
We could watch the god awful parody of the Twilight, which are better than the movie, but not good enough to get counted.
I would rather watch every single episode of Dragon Ball Z than watch that. And there's like 2 billion of those.
Yeah. I watched like half the abridged ones and I stopped watching them because I hadn't watched the original.
Dragon Ball Z is like the 5th longest running TV show. I know it's not on the first 2.
It's not as good as long as The Simpsons. 27 seasons, man.
I know what the first... I think Simpsons probably 3rd. I know what the first 2 were.
Let's see.
Do you want to guess?
Ancient Aliens?
James, think about the only thing I know anything about. The only thing that I am somewhat competent in.
Oh, yeah. Ranger powers.
Actually, I don't think that counts because it's different series, so it kind of counts as different stuff. But yeah, you giving it?
Yeah, I give it.
Okay, it's number 1 is Monday Night Raw, and number 2 is Thursday Night SmackDown.
Oh,
Yeah, I think Raw has like 1,000 episodes or something, and SmackDown has just been on for quite a while.
oh, I was expecting Power Rangers to be honest, but well.
I don't think that counts because they rename it every other season.
Well, some of them are technically sequels.
Yeah, like the first 6 are sequels, but still.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if either Simpsons or Dragon Ball Z were in the top 5, though.
Yeah, but it has to make sense. Okay.
I would not be surprised if this show is in the bottom 5.
I mean, like it's definitely going to be somewhere on top 10 watched podcasts of 2016 by me.
I don't know. There was one TV show that only had one pilot episode, and it was made by the BBC, which I'm pretty sure should be one of the longest running shows of all time.
Can you remember what it's called?
It was something like "Heil, Honey, I'm Home."
Kyle, as in like Hitler. Kyle.
Yeah,
Kyle
it was
Honey?
a sitcom. It was like, do you know those old sitcoms about?
I believe 50s one.
Yeah, it was one of those style ones, except Lou plays the husband and wife with Hitler and Ava Braun. For some reason, it only had one episode.
Yeah, no, like
definitely. Should Google search it, James, because it's supposed to be pretty funny.
Maybe we could do a commentary on it someday.
Yeah, it's called Heil Hitler, I'm Home.
Oh, it's actually
Heil Honey, I'm Home, that's what it's called.
Oh, it's actually on YouTube.
Right, the premise. Do you want to read the premise, James? Oh, should I? I'll read out. In 1938, Adolf Hitler and Eva Braun live in Berlin next door to a Jewish couple, Arnie and Walter Goldenstein. Hitler and Braun have little in common with their historical counterpoints, acting more like stock sitcom husband and wife. The Goldensteins are similarly hackneyed characters. The show is a spoof of sitcoms produced in America. In the first episode, it opens with the caption card explaining how Honey's fictional backstory. It supposedly comprises the rediscovered lost tapes of an abandoned, never-end American sitcom created by Brandon Thalberg Jr. The episode's plot centers around the British Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain coming to the Hitler household.
This honestly sounds like an amazing concept.
Yeah.
Like the next buddy own fools and horses or whatever.
Hitler, not wanting the Goldsteins to interrupt the visit, instructs Braun to keep it from Rosa, but this she fails to do. Rosa duly invites herself over with the hopes of matching Chamberlain with her dull niece Ruth. Hitler gets the Goldsteins drunk in an attempt to make them leave before Chamberlain arrives, but they stay. Arnie and Ava end up leading the visiting Prime Minister in a conga line around the living room, while Hitler hides the peace of our time agreements in the icebox.
So I guess it could be even better if it's like sort of like a weird sitcom parody of like the entire history of World War II or something. That'd be interesting. Like, you know, if it just took place inside 2 sitcom houses or whatever.
Do you know what's the best about it?
What?
It was short. The pilot aired after an episode of Dad's Army.
Is this like a British made one?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised, to be honest. Heil Hitler, I'm home.
How many people didn't like it, but I think it should be resurrected.
We should, maybe if we do commentaries sometime, we could talk over that. Or discuss it, I don't know, if we're really bored.
Oh, do you want to know the company? Right. It was broadcasted by the British Satellite Broadcasting, which is Sky, I think. And on the ticket for the screening, it has something to do with a company called Noel Gay Television, which would sound alright normally, but when Hitler's concerned, it sounds a bit funny.
Yeah. We were supposed to talk about movies. We do this every time. Okay.
Alright, I have a list of television series cancelled after one episode. Should I have a look through while you think about movies to watch?
Okay. Right, so our mutual friend recommended Jaws 3D, which you've already seen.
Our mutual friend is an idiot most of the time, so...
We've actually seen it, when you came around and saw it.
Yeah, but last time you broadcasted this, he literally messaged us saying that Gamera needs more tits in it.
I didn't actually see that. I was amazed. I know. I did enjoy him when he was talking about this podcast needs more Nicolas Cage, because Nicolas Cage is amazing. We definitely need Jaws of Revenge. I mean, who doesn't want to see a film about a shark wanting revenge for its dead family and a woman who has a psychic connection to sharks? Because, yeah. Mind me, I think I saw most of the Friday the 13th one where there was a psychic woman in it. I forget which number it is.
So, there's another TV show that was also made in Britain that was cancelled after one episode.
Oh.
But this reason is just... It's not really the show's fault, it's just funny because it's ITV.
Go on.
Right, so it's called The Debbie King Show. It was a quiz show where people rang in to the ITV studio to give it answers and like we could text in about current events and stuff. But a couple of the same day, before it aired, the same day, ITV announced that feature was going to be cancelled. So as soon as they announced that people would no longer be able to phone and text into ITV, they aired a show which required people phoning and texting into ITV.
Great job, ITV.
Yeah. No wonder only has one episode.
True.
It only aired for 2.5 hours, James.
Okay, once and hear what I've got so far. Okay. Oh wait, we have to add Walking with Dinosaurs, the 3D movie.
James, I found another one.
Okay.
Right. This one was cancelled on October 15, 2015. An Australian hypnosis show helmed by British hypnotist Peter Powers broadcast on the 7 Network. It was dropped after one episode which featured a man marrying an alpaca as its centerpiece.
That sounds amazing. There's some hypnotism show on like ITV like right now. I'm pretty sure
They made 5 episodes, but they didn't air them.
Yeah. There's apparently a hypnotism show on now, but I haven't watched it because I really don't care. But that sounds good. See, the best things get cancelled.
There was also a TV show about David Hasselhoff's family that was cancelled after 2 episodes, but then they shot the whole thing anyway, so they decided to release it in the UK for some reason. So anyway, should we talk about movies then, Quid?
Yeah, I've got a list. Like, I'm making a list.
Are you checking it twice?
I'm gonna find out which movie's naughty and nice.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, I've got Jaws 3D, Jaws of Revenge, Leprechaun in Space, and Leprechaun in the Hood. Walking with Dinosaurs, a 3D movie.
Oh God, no.
I haven't actually watched it. I need to watch it just to ruin my childhood and make me cry. Speckles the Tarbosaurus.
Oh God, no.
We all
You already made me watch that before. I'm not watching it again.
all we have to do is we have to prove that dinosaur movies need to be good.
Godzilla is probably more realistic dinosaur than most of that film.
Yeah. Well, there's an origin where he actually is a dinosaur, so. Okay, all the Gamera movies, we have to do them. I'll just put like Godzilla franchise overall because we could watch them all. That's about it so far.
Right. What about Gamera? I haven't watched that yet.
Wait, watch two?
Gamera. You haven't seen Gojira yet.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to watch it. Yeah.
Cloverfield.
But I've seen it about 3 times, but I'm sure I can watch it again just to.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie.
As long as it's not too. We'll have to watch Turbo Power Rangers movie after that because that is an abomination.
Oh, I know it is. That's why I didn't see it.
Yeah, but I actually haven't seen the original, so maybe.
What's it called? The really good TMNT cartoon
Movie. Film. I've actually got that on DVD.
Well, the 2005 one, because that's really good.
Yeah, the only problem is that it feels like it's a sequel to one of the series, but it's.
I think it is.
I think it's a sequel to 2003-4. Actually,
yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's actually a good series, to be honest.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so Power Rangers Turbo, we could watch that.
Oh yeah, I've had that.
WrestleMania 22, we could watch that.
Why I would want to watch that, but
because Rob Van Dam wins the Money in the Bank about 10 years ago to this day, exactly, almost kind of a month ago, maybe.
When I can care.
Yeah, okay, I don't really care that much, even though it was my first WrestleMania. It was a good WrestleMania, but
we have to shove a sci-fi movie on, at least one.
I know.
Sharktopus versus Whalewolf?
What?
Sharktopus versus Whalewolf.
Yeah, I understood the Sharktopus bit. I've seen the Sharktopus movie, James.
No.
I did not know there was a Whalewolf movie. This intrigues me.
No, it didn't have its own movie. They just needed apparently a versus franchise.
It's terrible.
I saw the trailer for Lake Placid versus Anaconda the other day.
Do you know good watch?
What?
Frankenstein versus the World.
That happened.
AKA Frankenstein versus Baragon.
Didn't that not get made?
It did.
Didn't it? Well,
it's the same film. It's the only film. It's Baragon's standalone film if you don't include Frankenstein.
Is it feature length, as in?
Yeah, it's a proper film.
Okay. I'll just put.
Okay. You don't believe me, do you?
I'm just going to put Baragon movies because you like Baragon.
Yeah, he looks like a dinosaur had sex with a mouse.
I can't believe he's always like a Triceratops type thing. Okay, sci-fi original films are there.
I don't think Baragon's a sci-fi original film, James.
No, but I'm adding these as well. Okay.
Yeah, James, we're at almost an hour now, so I think we should end here.
Yeah. So we covered a lot. Let's just save this. Save. Okay, and yeah.
Quite frankly, I think the sequel was not as good as the original this time around for the Supersonic Panther.
Well, yeah, but you can't
Mainly
beat.
because of technical and logistical difficulties, but you win some, you lose some.
To be honest, you can't beat Jason X.
No, you can't. I think we should have started with Gamera.
Yeah, to be honest, like you're watching a better movie, so like there's less to laugh about.
Yeah,
Except for the Pee-wee bits.
yeah. Pee-wee is the best. Pee-wee versus Jason 2016.
I'd watch that. I'd pay money for it.
I would get all the collectible merchandise for it.
Yeah, just like Jason in his weird turtle armor because he decided to.
I would fly to Tokyo to buy the limited edition Japanese superposable version of Pee-wee.
I bet only has like a turnable head or something.
Well, you could. Turtles don't really have that much of articulation.
Press a button on his back and his legs retract.
Press button on his belly and just a distant voice can be heard shouting his name.
No. It's like, Pee-wee, Pee-wee, Pee-wee. Oh, for God's sake.
Except it's not a kid's voice, it's a really old man's voice.
It's like that. It's like that actor now, but grown up. Like,
yeah. Pee-wee, I finally found you, Pee-wee. Why the hundreds of you? Why are you still a very small turtle?
Pee-wee, the turtle who never grew up.
I feel like if Gamera ever wanted to go even younger down the age range, I feel like Pee-wee would be that.
Actually, I think there is.
You know how the target audience is people between the ages of like 8 and something.
Well,
I think if we go to like the taller range, we're going to use Pee-wee.
Yeah.
Because then Pee-wee would be a legitimate threat to those children.
It'd be like Godzilla and Godzuki.
I think Pee-wee should be the Gamera version of Batra.
Why?
You know, he has the same mission in mind, but he doesn't care about humans. So rather than love kids, he kind of hates them.
Maybe like a different dynamic because Pee-wee ends up caring about humans, but his turtle like the kid cares about humans, but his turtle doesn't. So it's like two different paths. So then they clash together in the future for some reason.
And when that kid's offspring, I say offspring because it's the future. You don't know what happens in the future.
Yeah.
That offspring tries to give Pee-wee V2 a hug. Then Pee-wee V2 gets like all scared and flips out because obviously this is like children, and he flies away. So technically, that kid's going to save the day someday. So I think we should end here, James.
Yeah, let's end on a high note.
Wasn't really that much of a high note, to be honest.
We just discussed the Pee-wee franchise and merchandise. I would say that's pretty good.
I still think the original Supersonic Panther was better, James, to be honest. It is a shame we had to put it down, because of rabies, but,
No, poor little panther. It's okay, it's half turtle now.
We didn't even get to name it. I guess we did. It was called Space Jason, but still.
Yeah, no one watched that. Maybe if you called it Jason X.
We have 30 views on that, James. That's 30 more viewers than we have on this.
That's all me.
Yeah, 27 of them are you, but still.
At least one person was not me, which was good.
Well, I watched it. I know our mutual friend at least claims he watched it.
But
I know one of my friends watched it.
He actually
kind of liked it, so I know he's going to be disappointed with this one. Yeah. Sorry, friend.
Yeah, but hi, mutual friend. You know who you are.
Sorry, non-mutual friend. You probably kind of know who you are if you watch this. So anyway, let's end here for realsy this time.
Yeah, we always say won't do it, then we talk about bloody panther cage fights.
Okay, so if you did get this far into the sequel of Supersonic Panther, please watch the next one, because I'm sure it will be at least of some sort of quality.
I don't know what that like, but that'll be good.
Yeah, that's why I tend not to promise things when it comes to YouTube anymore, James.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we will see you next time.
Or not.
What, you want to quit the series already, James, do you?
No, but it's supposed to leave them desperate to know what I was laughing at, maniacally at, you know.
I don't think I care that much.
Yeah, they're not even watching us, to be honest.
Yeah, oh, we do have one viewer who... I think our mutual friend is viewing this.
It's probably what's his face, Christopher Nolan, ready to.
Oh, yeah, of course. So anyway, I think I am going to press the stop broadcasting button now because I am starting to get tired of false finishes.
Yeah, yeah, let's do that.
We have 2 viewers now, James.
Oh dear.
I'm scared. Okay,
Yeah.
so bye.
Yes, off we go then, and Nazi stuff.